There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
But the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly, too.
What's the solution?
I want to work on stamina.
There he is. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live in it.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Bobby Portis out there with Paul George. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Insanity. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Maxey. Got a piece of it. Here's Portis. Kicks it out to Maxey. No good on the 3. And here are the Bulls now. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Here's Embiid. Back to Burks. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey kicks to Burks. Embiid sets the pick for Burks. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Burks. And Giddey gets it to go.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Insanity, and he makes good on the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
outside, Maxey. High post, Embiid. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one, good.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Insanity, the pass to Giddey. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clock at 6. A shot off that time. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Burks kicks to Portis. Maxey on the wing. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Williams, a screen on Maxey. And Insanity gets it to go.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Here's Maxey from 18 feet away. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
From deep, George trains the three-pointer. And it's all knotted up.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Maxey.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That's good from Insanity. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Pass to Burks. It's George on the wing. Outside Portis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Here's the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. 76ers trailing. All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Lakers front office making things happen. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The 76ers also with the sub. Oubre's checked in for Joel.
Doing all right. We got him.
Philadelphia shooting not great, 40% for the game. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. And there's Gordon. And it's Lowry in at the point. Embiid, no good. The Bulls leading. Pass to Levine. Williams sets a screen for Levine. Vucevic against Embiid. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Vucevic a screen on Oubre. And Levine puts up a deep three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oubre, good. And it's 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
He gets that one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Insanity's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Outside Gordon. High post Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, you know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
And the first one drops.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Embiid drops them both. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
That's good from Insanity. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Lowry. Pass to Oubre. Outside for Lowry. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against the Warriors was terrific. He added 29 points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. He showed terrific versatility. He impacted the game in a number of ways. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Portis, he's checked in for Yabusele. And it's Burks in for Eric Gordon.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
On the wing, Giddey. Levine feeling it out a bit. For the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lowry kicks to Portis. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Levine. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to Burks. Outside Portis. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
There's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
The 76ers trail by 4. Lowry kicks to Oubre. Lowry a screen on Levine. Knocked loose. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Insanity. Oubre, good.
Very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers with some changes. Paul George is checked in for Kelly Oubre, and Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Levine. His last outing with 20 points. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Making the most of their trips to the charity stripe, that's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. Very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
That free throw good from Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Giddey.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Maxey. Nothing on the board. Portis the screen. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Insanity. Fires, high post. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Williams. George with the defensive effort. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Damn it. Wow.
Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys. At the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you take a look at Insanity. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang on to the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to get...
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Shaq. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Insanity is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Levine at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Insanity. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's George on the wing, guarded by Levine. The 3. It's hauled in by Insanity. Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Giddey. Burks with the steal. Embiid with a screen on Giddey. Burks against Giddey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Six to shoot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Outside Portis. Vucevic against Embiid. Portis, the pass to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Ugly start to the second half. They missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Insanity. He's got 17. They set the pick. Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Giddey's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Up top, Maxey. 8 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Here's Insanity. He's covered by Maxey. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Good shot.
Good from Insanity. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey.
Checking into the game for your Bull. Number 5, Javon Carter.
Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Carter looking around. Lets it go from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
No good on the free throw. Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Maxey. "13 feet away." Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter, the pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 5. And that one, good. Carter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Embiid. No good again that time. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Insanity. And it's good off the back rim and in. Insanity's got 22 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Oubre outside. Williams against Portis. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
It's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The 76ers trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Horton Tucker's checked in for Levine. And Ball subbed in for Insanity.
Lonzo Ball.
And here are the 76ers now. Trailing by 17. Embiid against Smith. Outside Portis. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Portis has got 5 points so far.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Ball finds Horton Tucker. And the foul on Allen Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for the... And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Oubre. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Lowry. And it's Gordon in at the 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also Rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
And so Levine nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
I'd like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
And the first one at the line is good.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Insanity, while recovering. Giddy with it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Williams' shot is off. The 76ers trail by 14. Gordon, the pass to Lowry. And here's Oubre, guarded by Levine. There's the 3. They get it back. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Here's Insanity. Count that one. Insanity's got 26 points.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Lowry looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
Throw good, Lowry.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
The 76ers making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Insanity, the pass to Williams. And here is Giddy. To the paint. Here's Insanity. And that comes off the assist by Giddy. The Insanity's got 4 points this quarter. The 76ers trail by 14. Outside Lowry. Pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Sinks the three-pointer.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Chicago leading by 11. Insanity, the pass to Giddy. Softly drops in the floater.
He's got some touch. Giddy delicate with that one.
Outside Lowry. Up top, Embiid for 3. The 3, good for Embiid.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Insanity. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and then they may not have an answer for it.
Oubre outside. Five to shoot. Driving to the basket. Good D by Williams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Changes for Philadelphia. Bobby Portis is checked in for Oubre. George comes in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
PG-13, using that length inside.
Here's Insanity, guarded by Embiid. Insanity can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 12. Burks kicks to Maxey. Shoots it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. George has got 4 this quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to Forrest Wood.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
To the inside, Embiid. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Shoots from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 14. Outside, Levine. Giddey against George. There's a screen. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now Burks. Over Giddey. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Insanity. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Insanity's got 36.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws,
and they can get you the win.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing certain, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Insanity.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Levine wide open. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
Substitution on the court.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Good win. Let's keep it going.